Hi, this is Ohad from ThinkUp. In the following video, I would like to show you how to build your startup more professionally. Remember, most startups fail, and we would like to increase your chances of success. Building your startup more professionally means clearly defining your problem and making sure it's real, presenting your planned solution to your target audience and making sure you get positive feedback, making sure your market is big enough, and making sure you have something truly unique. We want to make sure that you're on the right path to product market fit, you have a big opportunity lying ahead of you, and you have good chances of long-term success. We will be showcasing this on our platform, which is an AI-powered SaaS solution that leverages best practices and proven methodologies from the startup ecosystem. It guides you step by step to build your startup more professionally and more effectively. Our platform is built out of modules, or steps as we like to call them, where each step addresses a different topic. Upon onboarding, our solution uses your problem and solution definition in order to get to know you better. Then, when going through the various tasks, it references the most relevant LLM to provide suggestions. Let's go! So, today we're drawing inspiration from Syntra, an all-in-one solution for private practice doctors, as we walk you through the essential steps in building a successful startup. We've simulated the journey based on their solution definition, and to keep things efficient, we'll be using screenshots from our platform for reference. So, first of all, when you onboard our platform, you have to define your problem and solution. We insist on that because you have to understand exactly what problem are you solving and for which customers. The problem and solution for Syntra are quite simple. They're trying to help doctors with their admin tasks, both in regards to time spent and money spent, and they're trying to automate it. Next, in the onboarding process, you have to define your niche, your industry segment. This is both for you to understand exactly where you're operating in, and also for our platform to provide better suggestions and recommendations later on in the journey. So our platform provides three suggestions. The first two are less relevant, the mobile health technologies and medical devices, but the third one is straight to the point. Syntra is dealing with EHR, so this is the industry segment to focus on. Okay, now let's start the journey on our platform. We're going to start with customer discovery. So here in customer discovery, we're trying to map the target audience, or the person who will use our product, and we can see that our platform makes some recommendations of users that are around the private practice clinics. So we've got the private practice doctor, the healthcare administrator, and medical office managers. All of them could be potential end users. And in terms of decision making, the practice owner and maybe the chief medical officer, they could be the decision makers. Also the healthcare IT manager could be also part of making the decision whether to purchase your product or not. There are a few potential influencers in the ecosystem, consultants that could make some suggestions whether to use the Syntra solution or not. We dived into the main persona, which is the doctor herself, and we think we should focus on two needs: automating administrative tasks and streamlining insurance claim filings. These are the main needs of the persona. Obviously this is a fictitious persona just for you to relate to, and we've got some straightforward pains. Alright, we've completed the customer discovery. Let's move on to user research, conducting interviews. First, you have to find your potential interviewees. This is where ThinkUp comes into play, and we provide you with many suggestions for meetup groups and Reddit groups and even LinkedIn persons. so you can find your potential customers and ask them for to interview them. Once you've interviewed um, your potential customers, you can upload the recordings to our platform, and we will automatically analyze and suggest whether you validated your assumptions or not. Right, let's move on to market overview. We've got two options, either top down or bottom up. Let's start with the top down. So as you can see, ThinkUp immediately provides 5 suggestions for great market reports regarding HR. You don't need to look any further. You've got all the information you need straight away. We can see the market is very big, around $50 billion. You can move out of the platform browse, go straight into the original market report. You can buy it from the publisher or just browse through it. Let's try the bottom-up analysis, because the top-down, the market reports about HR could be a bit too wide and not too indicative of the actual market size. So we got the famous formula of how to calculate the time when it comes to bottom-up, and our platform makes a few suggestions what could be the unit of measure. So it probably should be the number of private clinics. We've made some research, and we think the number of private clinics are around 200,000 to 300,000 only in the US. We've researched how much they are spending, what is their total annual income, and what is their annual spend on admin tasks. All of this to understand the willingness to pay. Okay, so they've got some cost saving with Syntra, perhaps 50%, we're not sure how much. And we think all of this leads to willingness to pay of around $2,000 to $10,000 annually. That brings us to more than 1 billion total addressable market, which is promising. Alright, let's move on next to product concept, where you lay a foundation for your product. ThinkUp helps you define your product statement, which is the foundation for further on development of your product, defining your product capabilities, and making some suggestions about your value proposition. This can also help you with marketing purposes later on. ThinkUp also helps you define an overarching value proposition for the entire product. This is also very important, to develop the product, to define it very clearly. Alright, let's move on to competitive analysis. So our platform provides suggestions straight away, very accurate suggestions. You can see the first one, Dr. Chrono, has a very similar value proposition, messaging statement, and again, platform very quickly provides 10 potential customers. You've got your entire competitive landscape mapped very quickly. All you have to do now is compare yourself to your competitors. You go through each of the personas and their needs. You need to compare how good are your competitors covering their needs compared to you. Then automatically our platform will generate positioning map and a comparison table. Okay, next we want to understand our startup advantage. This is a screenshot of one of our information pages. We've got some of these as well in our platform to help you understand what you need to do, how and why. Okay, in order to craft your unique value proposition, we remind you of your value proposition statement, the needs of your personas, and the capabilities that you've defined previously. All of this can help you to define your unique value proposition. Again, the competitive advantage, we've also got some information pages to help you go through it. And I think that the main business advantage here is the experienced team that has experience with EHR data. I assume that it's not very easy to imitate this advantage. It's not easy to get experience in the EHR domain. Again, you need to define your competitive advantage statements, and again, we help you by reminding you lots of the work that you've done before. Alright, let's move on. Lastly, to the team. We've got 2 young founders with technical background with computer science and some healthcare and HR experience as well. Some engineering experience on a large scale. That's it. To sum up everything, we think that the problem and solution are quite clear. The definition is quite clear. Obviously, it needs to be validated. The market is big enough. We're not sure about their unique value proposition, and the team has strong technical skills and they are domain experts. However, product and business experience could be improved or contemplated. That's it for Syntra. You can use these links to get more details about them. And remember, if you've got a great idea, sign up to our platform and turn it into a reality.